Have you ever made a mistake that you wish you could undo? A moment from your past that still hurts your heart? A mistake you keep remembering, wondering, will Lord Krishna ever forgive me? Every human being makes mistakes, sometimes knowingly, sometimes unknowingly, and sometimes because anger, ego, or desires become stronger than our wisdom. But does one mistake decide our entire life? Does Krishna stop loving us when we fall? The teachings of Lord Krishna and the stories of his devotees reveal a comforting truth. Krishna does not only see our mistakes, he also sees our heart, our regret, and our sincere desire to change. Today, let us understand why Lord Krishna forgives our mistakes and discover the true meaning of his divine mercy. Lord Krishna does not only see the action we have done, he also sees the intention behind that action and the condition of our heart. Behind every action, there is a reason, a situation, and a state of mind. Krishna understands all of this. He quietly observes how we handle the situations in our life, how we respond after making mistakes, and whether we truly try to learn and change. Krishna does not expect humans to be completely perfect because we are all learning and growing in this world. Sometimes, when we repeat the same mistake again and again, Krishna allows us to experience situations that help us understand the lesson behind that mistake. These experiences are not only punishments, they can become opportunities to gain wisdom and return to the right path. The most important thing is to recognize our mistake. We need to understand what we have done, accept that it was wrong, and sincerely search for a better way. Remaining in guilt does not change the past, but learning from it can transform our future. A sincere prayer to Lord Krishna can help us see the truth within ourselves. When our heart connects with Krishna, we begin to understand what is right and what is wrong. We start seeing our actions with greater clarity because devotion removes the confusion created by ego, attachment, and desires. A sincere prayer does not mean we can continue making mistakes without change. True devotion gives us the strength to correct ourselves, take responsibility, and walk on the right path. Lord Krishna does not ask us to become perfect overnight. He asks for a sincere heart, the willingness to improve, and the faith to keep moving toward him. Long ago, a group of great sages wanted to discover a deep truth. They wondered who among Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and Lord Vishnu showed the highest level of patience, compassion, and forgiveness. To find the answer, Sage Bhrigu was chosen to test the three divine beings. But during this journey, Sage Bhrigu was also facing a test within himself. As a great sage, he had knowledge and spiritual power, but slowly a feeling of pride began to grow. He started feeling that others should immediately recognize his greatness and give him respect. This feeling of ego influenced the way he saw situations. Instead of understanding calmly, he began judging others based on whether they respected him or not. First, Sage Bhrigu went to meet Lord Brahma. At that moment, Goddess Saraswati was singing divine melodies while playing the veena. Lord Brahma was deeply absorbed in listening to that beautiful music. His attention was completely focused on the divine moment, and he did not immediately notice Sage Bhrigu's arrival. Bhrigu expected to be welcomed and respected. When Brahma did not immediately respond, the sage felt ignored. His ego became hurt, and he left without understanding the situation fully. Then Sage Bhrigu went to meet Lord Shiva. At that time, Lord Shiva was with Goddess Parvati, sharing a peaceful and joyful moment. Shiva did not immediately turn his attention toward the sage. Once again, Bhrigu felt that he was not given the respect he expected. His frustration increased, and he decided to go to Lord Vishnu, thinking, "Let me see how Vishnu responds." Finally, Sage Bhrigu reached Vaikuntha, the abode of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu was resting peacefully with Goddess Lakshmi. Instead of approaching with humility, Bhrigu came with pride and the intention to test the Lord. In a moment of anger and ego, Sage Bhrigu kicked Lord Vishnu on his chest, the place where Goddess Lakshmi resides. It was an action that would deeply hurt any ordinary person. Most people would react with anger, insult, or a desire for revenge. But Lord Vishnu showed a response that no one expected. He immediately stood up, approached Sage Bhrigu, and gently held his foot. Instead of asking, "Why did you do this?" Vishnu asked with compassion, "Are you hurt? My chest is hard, and your foot may have been injured." At that moment, Bhrigu understood that true greatness is not shown by power, knowledge, or position. True greatness is shown by the ability to remain calm, humble, and compassionate even when someone hurts us. Sage Bhrigu realized that while he was testing Lord Vishnu, he was also learning about his own weakness. His ego had made him judge others quickly without understanding the situation completely. This is a lesson for every human being. Many times, we also make mistakes because of our emotions. Anger, ego, attachment, or misunderstanding can make us act in ways we later regret. But when we sincerely realize our mistake, we get the opportunity to change. Lord Vishnu's response shows the nature of divine mercy. He did not encourage the mistake, but he responded with compassion. He looked beyond the action and saw the person behind it. This is how Krishna sees us. He does not only look at our past mistakes, he also sees our intention, our regret, and our effort to become better. When our heart sincerely turns toward him, Krishna guides us back to the right path. The story of Sage Bhrigu teaches us that a mistake does not have to be the end of our journey. If we remove our ego, accept our mistakes, and sincerely try to improve, even our mistakes can become a path toward wisdom and spiritual growth. If Krishna forgives mistakes, then what should we do? The first step is to accept what we have done. Without accepting a mistake, we cannot learn from it. Ego makes us defend our actions, but humility helps us grow. We should ask ourselves, why did I make this choice? Was it because of anger, desire, fear, pressure, or misunderstanding? Understanding the reason helps us avoid repeating it. When we pray to Krishna sincerely, we are not just asking him to remove our problems. We are asking for wisdom, strength, and a pure heart to choose the right path. True forgiveness comes with transformation. If we keep repeating the same mistake without effort to change, we have not truly learned the lesson. Krishna's mercy gives us another chance, but that chance is meant for growth. The past cannot be changed, but with Krishna's guidance, our future can be different. Many people carry the weight of their past mistakes for a long time. They think, I have done something wrong, so maybe I am not worthy of God's love. But Krishna's message is different. He does not ask us to remain trapped in our past. He invites us to learn, change, and move forward. A mistake is a moment in our journey. It is not the complete story of our life. What matters is what we do after realizing it. Do we continue on the same path, or do we choose to return to the right path with Krishna's guidance? When our heart is sincere, when our efforts are genuine, and when we walk with devotion, Krishna's mercy gives us the strength to transform ourselves. So, if you are carrying regret today, remember this. Do not lose hope. Accept your mistake. Learn from it, pray to Krishna, and take one step toward becoming better. Krishna's compassion is always there for the heart that sincerely wants to change. Because Krishna does not only see who we were yesterday, he sees who we are trying to become today. May Lord Krishna guide our hearts, remove our ignorance, and help us walk on the path of Dharma. Hare Krishna. Always remember, Lord Venkateshwar hears the sincere voice of our heart. Even when we cannot explain our pain to anyone, he knows what we are going through. A prayer offered with true faith never goes unheard. So do not lose hope because of your past mistakes or difficult situations. Hold on to faith, try to become better, and remember Lord Venkateshwar. His compassion and blessings are always with those who sincerely seek him. Govinda.